Hey, how it's going, guys? You are watching FreeCloud Gaming YouTube channel. Hope you are all having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's video I will show you top 5 games for low-end PCs with 4GB RAM and no graphics card. But keep that in mind that all the above 5 games are randomly listed, which means that the number of the game will not define the quality of the game. So now let's get started after the intro.
Let's roll.
3, 2, 1.
On number 5 spot we have Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag is an action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. The plot is set in a fictional history of real-world events and follows the centuries-old struggle between the assassins, who fight for peace with free will, and the Templars, who desire peace through control. The framing story is set in the 21st century and describes the player as an Abstergo agent. The main story is set in the 18th century Caribbean during the golden age of piracy, and follows notorious Welsh pirate Edward Kenway. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag is an action-adventure, stealth game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. The game features 3 main cities, Havana, Kingston, and Nassau, which reside under Spanish, British, and pirate influence. It has a more open-world feel, with missions similar to those found in Assassin's Creed, as well as fewer restrictions for the player. The player will encounter jungles, forts, ruins, and small villages, and the world is built to allow players much more freedom, such as allowing players to engage, board, and capture passing ships and swimming to nearby beaches in a seamless fashion. In addition, the hunting system has been retained from Assassin's Creed 3, allowing the player to hunt on land, and fish in the water, with resources gathered used to upgrade equipment using the crafting system. So definitely worth a try if you love open-world games. On number 4 spot we have Need for Speed, Most Wanted 2012. Need for Speed, Most Wanted is an open-world racing game developed by Criterion Games and published by Electronic Arts. Need for Speed, Most Wanted is set in an open-world environment. Most Wanted allows players to select one car and compete against other racers in 3 types of events: sprint races, which involves traveling from one point of the city to another, circuit races, each having 2 or 3 laps total, and speed runs, which involve traversing through a course in the highest average speed possible. There are also ambush races, where the player starts surrounded by cops and must evade their pursuit as quickly as possible. Cops are integrated into certain racing sessions, in which the police deploy vehicles and tactics to stop the player's car and arrest the player. The game features a most wanted list of 10 racers, similar to the blacklist in the single-player section of the original Most Wanted, which featured 15 racers. As the Most Wanted racers are defeated, their cars are added to the player's roster the moment the player wrecks them. In this reiteration, the focus shifts from Rockport, the city in the original, to a new city called Fairhaven. So definitely worth a try. On number 3 spot we have Dirt 3. Dirt 3 is a racing video game developed and published by Codemasters. The main mode sees players earn reputation points and various events to gain the interest of sponsors who provide them with new vehicles. A new Gymkhana mode puts players in obstacle courses, challenging them to perform various tricks to earn points. Featured in the game are various party modes, involving events such as smashing wooden targets, invasion, spreading a zombie infection, outbreak, and a capture the flag-like game mode, transporter. Other new features include a hardcore mode which limits players to the cockpit view, known as headcam, with no driver assists, the appearance of rain and snow. So definitely worth a try. On number 2 spot we have Dead Space 3. Dead Space 3 is a science fiction survival horror action-adventure video game developed by Visceral Games and published by Electronic Arts. In Dead Space 3, Isaac Clarke teams up with EarthGov Sergeant John Carver as they travel to Tel Volantis, an ice-covered planet, to end the Marker and Necromorph threat for good. Journey across space to the icy planet of Tel Volantis with Isaac Clarke and Sergeant John Carver to discover and destroy the source of the Necromorph outbreak. Comb the harsh environment for raw materials and scavenge parts to create the ultimate customized weapons and survival tools. They'll need them if Isaac and Carver hope to make it off the planet alive. And Necromorphs are just one of many enemies they'll face this time around. Overcome avalanches, treacherous ice climbs, violent wilderness, and an army of deadlier, more evolved enemies on their mission to save mankind from the impending apocalypse. Dead Space 3 puts Clarke against the Necromorphs, who serve as the primary antagonists of the franchise. Player characters can roll and take cover to avoid attacks. So definitely worth a try if you love survival shooter games. On number 1 spot we have Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is a third-person shooter game developed and published by Capcom. In the game, Jake Muller, Troy Baker, son of late bioterrorist Albert Wesker, flees local authorities during a bioterrorist attack in Edonia. He partners with Division of Security Operations, DSO, agent and Raccoon City survivor Sherry Birkin, Eden Regal, and learns that she is to extract him from the country to create a vaccine for the new C virus. Resident Evil 6 allows players to select between 4 scenarios with interwoven storylines centered on Division of Security Operations, DSO, Agent Leon S. Kennedy, Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, BSA, Captain Chris Redfield, Mercenary Jake Muller, and Spy Ada Wong. In the Leon, Chris, and Jake scenarios, players have the option of controlling either them or their respective partners. United States Secret Service Agent Helena Harper, BSA a sniper Piers Nevens, and DSO agent Sherry Birkin. The character not selected by the player is controlled by either artificial intelligence, AI, or another player via local or online multiplayer. Ada's scenario can be played with or without a partner, and a second player who joins will control the non-canonical character Agent. Each central character has unique abilities, which vary from increased reload times and carrying more ammunition. Resident Evil 6 presents new gameplay mechanics such as rolling in any direction and running while shooting and sliding. The game also features a 4-player cooperative mode. When playing in single-player mode, the player can allow another player to join in online at any time. So definitely worth a try if you love horror shooter games. So that's all for today's video, guys. First of all, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked it, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon and give this video a thumbs up to show your support on the video in numbers. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay home and stay safe, and most importantly, take care of yourselves. Bye.